just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people and my health. Lost a lot, but I came out with no else.
We got the damn Texas. JJYN clown is finna be out the mud. That's crazy.
I'm the coach. You're locked into the NFL on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what ought to be a great matchup between the Oakland Raiders and the Houston Texans. I'll be back with... Standing by, call the action. Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, on a wonderful fall afternoon in the state of Texas, the roof is open, and we've got football from NRG Stadium in Houston. The scene from a few moments ago, this crowd enthusiastically cheering on their Texans as they emerge from the locker room, and we're just about ready for football as the Texans get set to match up with the Oakland Raiders. Hi again, everyone, with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Godden. And, Charles, we look at this Texan ball club entering play here. They come into this one knowing it's been a while since tasting victory. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Can you remember what it was like to win a game? In these types of situations, you're looking for someone to inspire you, and it doesn't have to be one of your best players either.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Raiders, they were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see.
Let's get it.
This is Jalen Richard, and he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Solid way to start the drive, 13 yards, picking up the first.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
Back to throw. Gonna look deep for Wilson. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. They'll set up a throw. Try to lay one up deep. And it's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Antonio Brown can wreak havoc in so many ways. Here he's able to cause a PI penalty.
He runs the defensive backs with such speed and power. I think it creates panic on their end, and a lot of times they just reach out and grab it. And that's the result of a pass interference call.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
The throw complete here to Williams. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 13-yard line. They're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this. And, hey, you know, how you guys going to come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
I didn't offer mine.
You know, you were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
And with the play clock at 5, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. They'll set up to throw. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard. That is caught by Brown. Touchdown Raiders. Antonio Brown. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
We can stop D. We gotta get some stops on defense. Ooh. Got Duke right there. Running it. No, he tired, my man. Ooh. We need to stop. 3. Nah, that's TD. Let's go.
They start the drive with Martin. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
Here's a quick hitch route and the throw complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 3 catches now this afternoon, the same number he had all of last week. Also, it's a 1st down. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. These two teams all tied after 1. The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now back to throw. Over the middle here to Brown. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a 1st. A good grab there by the former Central Michigan man, Antonio Brown.
And he ate up some real estate on the catch, too, didn't he? I think the most impressive part of it, though, if there's a chance for him to get the football, even though he was covered well, he somehow finds a way to get it.
Eluding the pressure right.
Oh, I fumbled.
It's on the ground. And the Texans scoop it.
That's tough. That's tough. I should have ran out of bounds. That was my fault. Come on, hit me, I do. Good one. That was my fault. Should've slid.
He'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He's going to sling this deep downfield.
Come on, it's in your hand.
Incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
Oh, that was a nice throw, man.
2nd and 10 from the 20.
They be tired, bro. Come on, you ain't going to be able to run all the way out there.
Looking to throw. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And they work this
not
well
my boy.
upfield across the 45. Back to throw now on first down.
Let's go.
That one caught. It's the rookie Hunter Renfrow. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory as they've got it to the 28-yard line. That's going to be caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Antonio Brown with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Raiders have taken the lead. He's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Great kid. Go D. Ooh, that game's up. Up, 4th down.
On first down, Richard.
Hit that.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the 2nd half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man. Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. The lightning rod, J.J. Watt with a sack.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations, because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. Quarterback was hit.
Right now,
now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. All the pressure too great, and he goes down.
I was trying to hit one more, but
now the Texans will burn the first of their time.
Come on, we gotta get a stop, D. For real. We need to stop. They had to sell, we need to stop. Oh, them boys getting down there. Go one, go one. Go one. Good one. Try to get it, son.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Under pressure, they got him again.
The Watt coming.
J.J. Watt able to record his 5th sack of the season. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go.
See, but they got clown and in, J.J. You feel me? So
that just brings
now
us
he got it bad,
in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Couple yards.
They'll throw now on the final play.
Boom.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Brown. And, oh, he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march off another 15 against your squad.
They'll drop to throw. Dancing to his left. And incomplete. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Hi again, everybody. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the league here in the unofficial midway point, Week 8 of the NFL season. We'll start with a couple of new playoff teams from a year ago. The LA Chargers on the road in Chicago. And in the second quarter, it's the Bears who are out in front. Cordero Patterson, a touchdown reception. From there, we'll head down to the Big Easy. Check on the Saints at home at the Superdome. And this one going the visitors' way as the Cardinals have the lead in that one. Kyler Murray has thrown a touchdown pass. Finally, we're off to Atlanta. Check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And they trail in that ball game to the visiting Seattle Seahawks. A touchdown run there for Rashad Penny. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Good one. Just watch, still hot.
Back to throw here. First out to his left. And a points of contact by sliding. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
Second down and inches.
Oh, they hate it. Why they throw it like that? Inaccurate. Okay.
But there was no trace of nervousness there. He was able to diagnose that play from his linebacker position, stay in excellent coverage, and bat the ball away.
An incomplete pass on second down leads us to third and inches. They'll look to throw.
Good kick.
And that is incomplete.
Oh, he dropped it. Oh, he dropped it. That's on me. Let's go, D. Oh, what I got for him?
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Jalen Richard, his first touchdown on the year. And the Raiders take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in.
Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
I'm out of there.
Chased out left. He's got a first down past the 30. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Well, that was man coverage. So once he decides to run with the football, there's no one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice gain.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. They're going to look to throw. Flush to his right. This is caught. It's Ryan Grant. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 23 yards, the final tally.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They run the counter with Martin. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Let's go hit.
Again with Martin.
Oh, we cut back that way for us.
Much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
He's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Look.
Good job, D. I'm going to try to score now. Good one. Okay. 2 point.
Throw here. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. They were trying to go to Brown once again, and that'll make it third down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Oh, no, clown.
He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock, and this is second and less than a yard. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Man, got 3 sacks on him.
J.J. Watt in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long. Over the middle, complete. It's Brown. Oh, this is going to depend on the spot, but
they just hold me. They ain't even let me hurry up. That's tough. I'm trying to go and get it. Come on, D. Boy, trying to do something strong. Oh. I'm probably been to score right there. I'm going to start back taking off. Look at that. Them boys moving the offense, too. Come on, D. Oh. I ain't no more than score, bro. See, look, there go the cheating and maybe call the timeout.
It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Pressure there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Calhoun. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Tough, man. This game here is doing the most, man. It's alright. Yeah, I got to fast do it. I don't wait. Alright, I'm just do me now. I was trying to do too much.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And an alley to run. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. First down now, but that clock rolling. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball in the coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Brought in over the middle by Graham. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 45-yard line.
J.J. Watt all over me.
Sacked back at the 46. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one.
We lost that game, bro. Gotta stick with it. I probably the one that guy ain't that really cheating. J.J. Walker talk shit. Ooh. Going 3, bro. Man. They just had it on me, bro. So 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, man. MVP, they got me at number 1. Don't get that offensive rookie. Everybody's gonna get best fun, but I see that. I'm on 7-1. Birdie said he gonna make it happen.
I don't wanna be I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people in my hell. Lost a lot, but I came out with no L's. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. And I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. 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 I'ma get it by myself. Yeah. Feel like Ginger from Casino. Aces up my sleeve though. Right before I leave, that's that.
Boy, that's fucking that bong up.
I'm part Italian. Women on Gino. Smells like the medallion. The skin on cappuccino. I don't kiss and tell. Keep your distance from myself. Fettuccine with the snails in a 5-star hotel. And I wish he's well when they wish for me to fail. I might donate petty bills. They can't get it by themselves.
Right time.
Yeah, I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people in my hell. Lost a lot, but I came out with no L's. Thank the Lord for my people in my hell. Then I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. 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 I'ma get it by myself. I'ma get it either way. I don't even gotta say what I want when I want. They just put it on my plate. I could get it right away. Take you through my day to day. Wake and pray, make that play. Get some good at my place. There's some on the way, cause my bro's on the way. I got stones on my gold. I got loads in my safe. Had a 7-figure summer, so I'm putting on some weight. Set up getting thick, so I put it on display.
Why they put me on this plain wearing team, man?
Some days I just have to check up on myself.
Man, can't even just get fresh out here.
Thank the Lord for my people in my hell. Lost a lot.
Why they had to draft me, man?
Thank the Lord for my people in my hell. Then I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me YSL. I could get it.
Hey everybody, it's the coach, and this is Madden 20 on EA Sports. On deck, we've got what should be a great matchup between the Detroit Lions and the Oakland Raiders. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, as the 2019 regular season starts speeding toward a conclusion, not too many games remain to be played here in Oakland, California. The pregame festivities here in Oakland have to be seen to be believed. This crowd in silver and black, they are fired up as their Raiders get set to face off with Matthew Stafford and the Detroit Lions.
They can move this game.
Hi again, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And Charles, we look at the
These boys do not talk no noise over here.
The losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
No, ain't nobody taking me or nothing.
Is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
Meanwhile, for the Lions here, they've come in on a nice run of recent form, 4 wins out of 5.
And the offense last week, they had things
Yeah,
humming. If you're a defensive player, you may
man.
get overshadowed a little bit, but you're really buoyed by what your offense is doing.
Go coach it. Right now.
Mike 51, switch up, switch up.
Here's Martin as they begin on the ground. And I don't know if he made it out of the end zone.
See, they won't get on the ball.
Yes, it's a safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here, a safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows?
Put it back on normal. My real overall is the 87 though, little bro. It's just that you got a little boost for every game, and you probably have +2. It's gonna boost your overall. But my real overall, is 87. You got I think it's tomorrow. When you go to edit your player or look at your player, whatever one, you know what I'm saying, you gonna see it. I'll show you whenever I get done with the game. I'm gonna guide you to it so you can see. You played your preseason game yet?
First down, here's the run with Martin. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys to continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and slip things in behind them. So some quick pass.
Now I'm coming. And this is scooped up by the Lions.
I'm following it.
And they will set
I'm up here tripping.
In enemy
Thought they was
territory
gonna give me a juke, but they didn't. Come on, man. Golly. I messed it up again. Good stop. Let's go, D. I don't care nothing about the 3. We finna scope. I just did some buffoonery at the end, though. That's all.
He'll drop to throw.
I see.
He'll find his running back. It's Jalen Richard. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. Now a play fake here on first down. Wide open receiver complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And this one complete to Jermaine Gresham. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
They'll set up a throw.
Oh, I threw it.
That will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
That was me.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll set up to throw. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Don't dot him up. Trying to get you involved in this game, Doug. Got to give me something, man.
They'll run. Martin. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Second quarter from Oakland, the homestanding Raiders with the football here. As they come up now, 2nd and goal. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. And it's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Jermaine Gresham, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders have taken the lead. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern in the middle of the end zone.
And ordinarily, that's a tough spot to find because there's usually coverage to take away.
Go, D, you need to stop. Good run. Not a decent one. Boy trying to score this drive. Boy trying to score this drive. Trap.
53 is the mark. Yeah. Check.
They'll run on first down.
I do better.
And not much to speak
That
of.
was
Call it
on
a
you that time.
1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here, and what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while, get at least 2 first downs, give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
2nd and 9 now.
Wow.
And his throw is incomplete.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. He gets it to Brown, complete.
Oh, AB hurt.
And he's taken down, but able to slip
tough.
across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Oh, that's my boy. Oh, got him right now.
Now back to throw.
I see.
And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Escaping the pressure right. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
It's been my observation. There's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. He may try and run. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
Yeah, my fault. I messed up. I'm doing okay. Let me.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Over the middle, he's got Tyrell Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. He got 29 yards that time. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. All right, coming up at intermission. Charles, you want to wait to enhance your Saturday?
I certainly do.
I've got just a thing for you. It's the coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by Orlando. He'll be alongside at half to take us through the weekend in the NFL. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Now the pass to Grant, and he's got it. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a tick under a minute to go before half. out. He'll drop to throw. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. J.J. Nelson, his second touchdown on the season, as his guys are back within a single score.
I think everyone in the league talks.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Flushed out right. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
What we got?
Second and 4. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. They'll drop to throw. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. He'll look to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Watch the slap. Watch the screen. Slap. Spy.
And the blitz does come. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 50.
Back to throw. Eluding the press. And he's taken down. Trying to do a little too much. Getting outside of the pocket. And it results in a sack. Neville Hewitt just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
A first down there on a pickup of 25. First down, Martin. Trey Flowers there on the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally. and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 45-yard line. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all. This quarterback now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. And some room to run now. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Martin re-signed with the Raiders May 1st after Isaiah Crowell went down with the Achilles injury. He's out for the year. But Martin now in his 2nd season in Oakland, 723 yards last year. His career numbers are so interesting. 6 seasons in Tampa prior to Oakland, 2 years of 1,400 yards, but then he never topped 500 the other 4 years due to injuries and other various issues. But now he says his full focus is on 2000. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Devon Kennard. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8.
But enough takes a start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Offense.
So instead of getting... brings up 4.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. Mike, 53. 53.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Buying time to nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Jermaine Gresham with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year, as his guys have cut the lead down to 2. Still on his feet. And he'll get into the end zone.
Okay, dude.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And Gresham has it left side. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
There's a quick hitch route, and the throw complete. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 7 yards there and a first down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. They run the counter. It's Martin, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Mike Daniels makes the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They're going to look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Grant. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 42.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield. for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Back to throw now on first down. Flush to his right. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. Clock running, about to hit 90 seconds to go in the game. They'll look to throw.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
Well, apart from Kyler Murray, not too many mobile QBs in this year's rookie class, but some good scrambling there to get the first. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well. And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movements. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time. Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play. And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Pretty nice gain on the scramble. Gets him 12 yards.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Back to throw. And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game.
So whatever happened to rookie quarterbacks taking time to adjust to life in the NFL? Because this guy looks like he's been doing it for about, 7 years? 4 touchdown passes? That's not something rookies are supposed to be doing with it.
They'll run on first down. Martin. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. Second and 14. He sets to fire deep. And that's caught inside the 35. It's a gain of 34. Big plays back and forth just continue. Both offenses excelling.
And I hear the excitement in your voice while you're calling this game. This hurts my soul as a defensive player, watching these teams go up and down the field and put points on the board.
Do me a favor the rest of the way. Sit back, relax, and just appreciate the offensive dominance that's going on out here.
I'll give it a shot.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll look to throw here. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he slides to avoid the hit. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Neville Hewitt picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you really don't.
This will be caught. Touchdown. They needed overtime to get it done, but put this one in the win column. Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So for the Raiders, the win means they'll finish the first half at a respectable 5-3 record. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Lions, they'll fall to 5-3 with a loss. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at Soldier Field with the Chicago Bears. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
How many of y'all came to win?
Oh, they asking my name, huh?
You ready?
S-T-R-O, I ain't come to play with you. Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up. I can't spend the day with you. I'm out of my business. I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright. I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I gotta come clean like I made with you. I've been on my everybody drop when I drop. Look at shorty, she support ride. Lifting up, never not on my grind. New York City time, another brother better, you will never find. I've been in my bag like groceries. Competition shouldn't take shots, take notes, please. Reporting live from the winter side. Ready try, keep a different vibe. Is you down the ride, down the tide? You will never know, you ain't never tried. Work it out, hit the gym, hit the field, hit the wind. Hey, yo, I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard, on the job, you can see that. On my hit is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Yeah, beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.
What I do? Lace up my shoes, chase W's. Great colored coops. Oh no, I can't be number 2. MVP the league most valuable. They sweet as apple juice. Talking trophies, I didn't grab the few. Can't match this attitude. I wear my heart on my sleeve, please. I move like the wind, can't catch this breeze, freeze. Stop you in your tracks, there's not no preseason. We seeking W's like Tupac used to throw up. Forget it, might as well forfeit. Your team shouldn't even show up. What you wanna be when you grow up? They used to ask me. Naturally, I chose an athlete. Competition never matched me. We ain't go together. Like camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your position, just know your spot. Sure, don't stop. It's a long season. They planning on winning for the wrong reasons. Trying to get my number retired. Can't let these frauds beat us. I figured out the recipe. Never let opponents get the best of me. I'm focused on my legacy.
Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard, on the job, you can see that. On my hit is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Yeah, beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.
I'm a believer. Someone better kick my fever. Tell me it's
Mississippi and New Orleans. Big Snoop Dogg got a Madden league. His team is off the hook and you don't really want none, but if you do, come and get some. See, tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Come get some if you want some, but you ain't bad enough, so you can't take none. I'm Big Snoop Dogg, and I'm the only one. And when it comes to Madden, all y'all fools my sons. Haha, bag up off me and watch you lose. Snoop Dogg is on the mic, I'm giving Madden blues. And if you choose to run up on me, you gon' get laid out so fast, cause I can get you with the run or I can hit you with the pass. I can't be touched and I can't be schemed. Roll you when I'm in a mud league. 2-0, Madden time on you suckers. Y'all can't get close, so why you wanna touch us? Cause my team is so hard, my team is legit. Madden 20, Snoop Dogg is, I get it. I got cleats on my feet, jersey on my back, helmet on my head, ready to attack like that. Down in Mississippi and New Orleans, Big Snoop Dogg got a Madden league. Your team is off the hook and you don't really want none, but if you do, come and get some. Hey, tell your mama.
Hey, everybody, it's the coach.
On first down, Richard. He finds an opening past the 40. He's at the 40. Past the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Jalen Richard, his second touchdown on the season. And they are able to strike first here on the... Looking to throw. Space to maneuver at the 40. Caught right side, Gresham. And finally brought down at the 43. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Derwin James, an All-Pro as a rookie last year, up from his safety spot to make the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 7. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football and picked up by the Chargers. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
Face mask. Defense.
Official.
Yeah, baby. We got it. Touchdown. Right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Looking deep downfield. They've got his man complete. That goes for a gain of 31.
But we spend a lot of time exalting the offensive masterminds in this game, right? They draw up these beautiful plays. They look so perfect up on the board. But occasionally, sometimes you just say, throw it up and let him go get it. How about that play?
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Back to throw here. And this will be incomplete. physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Oh, design run for their wideout. It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves them with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. They'll set up a throw. He's got his man. It's Williams. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll take a break and get a report from Oakland after this. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Steps away, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Melvin Ingram in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front, nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
And Gresham, the tight end, brings it in. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Now that's disappointing for the defense. They had the advantage, had excellent coverage all over the field, but they let him get away, scramble, and pick up a 1st down, and inside the 5-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finished. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. 2nd and 10. He finds an opening past the 40. This is caught. It's Ryan Grant. And he's going to get this to the 40-yard line.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
He'll look to throw. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Joey Bosa able to record his 5th sack of the season.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on 3rd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend.
Come on, QB, come on.
He'll drop to throw. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 42. First down now, but the clock continues to move. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. He's got a first down or more inside the 30. And down to the 7-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use momentum to launch another one.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. He'll look to throw, and he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Joey Bosa in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. A rough couple of weeks for the man under center. 5 sacks last week, 4 now this week. Do you try to design some quicker developing plays if you're an offensive coordinator?
I think you do that. I think you also change his launch point at times. In other words, move your pocket to the right, to the left, roll him out, bootleg him. Do some different things so they can't just rely on the fact that he's going to take 3 to 5 steps back in the pocket and line up and throw the football.
Yeah, current formula's not working right now. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown. Their mobile quarterback.
Watch out. Tight end right. Even. 4 down, even.
Draw play. This is Martin. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. He's going to launch this thing. That's caught at the 25. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one good for 37 yards. And you need a big play? Go to your big play guy.
Listen, that's football 101. When you have to have it, you expect that guy to step up. A lot of people call these receivers divas. Sometimes just leadership when they get in the huddle and say, get me the ball. I'm about to make a big play.
And they'll get this down to the 10. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Now back to throw. Dancing to his left. And the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders have to. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
Defense.
So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Over the middle here to Brown. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down.
Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them. And they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
Tackle made by Thomas Davis.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of quarter number 3. They're going to look to throw. This will be caught by Brown. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 35. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
They'll drop to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Brown. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game, because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. They'll set up to throw. Pass complete to Richard, the running back. Richard lost it and picked up by the Chargers. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
The psychology of the game.
On play action, they'll throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an
Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down.
I gotta see how the pump fake, man.
What I'm talking about.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Joey Bosa, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Jerry Tillery. And now, boy, the ball's...
Do none of this running and barking with these boys.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Joey Bosa in there to take him down.